Jack Black and Sagdaddy. I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rest queued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby. I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed. Now here's my dumb voice.
It's New York City. There's always going to be something, and or it's like it just was that low because it was the summer, or I don't know why it was that low. So
yeah, it's definitely not sustainable to do a podcast from a hotel room.
I know.
Although there is you could be like, a part of the show is going to like kayak or hotel.com
yeah,
or whatever and trying to find the cheapest place and then just going there.
that's
And then
great.
eventually when you have a good amount of followers, maybe they can sponsor you. Like Kayak can be sponsoring the podcast.
This is all great.
Yeah.
If you want to come on board as our marketing person,
No,
that
no,
would be,
I don't.
Do you want to
It's
wear
so
that hat?
Marketing for other people is like, it's like giving relationship advice for other
Yeah.
people. You're like, I don't follow this at all, but this is what you should do.
Yeah, bird's eye view. If I had none of the responsibility that you have with
Right.
whatever you're putting into it,
Right.
here's what I would definitely do.
Right. That's so funny, dude. And what do you guys spending like $50 each? Because Nicole's not paying for it.
No,
100% not.
Yeah,
So
I did want to bring that up, but no, obviously Nicole's not paying for it. So
and
then,
also Greg's eating out of the fridge. So there's an extra charge for all of that.
yeah,
He's eating the M&Ms and all that.
well, that was because Greg stays over.
That's crazy, dude. Why does he do that?
Because it's like a dad's day out kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're losing so much money because the price of the hotel, it's just now gone back to it's completely not sustainable.
And what hotel chain are you using?
The Indigo. We're almost exclusive to the Indigo.
What's the Indigo?
The Indigo is on the Lower East Side. It's mainly flight attendants that stay
Okay.
there. I mean, it's like a cool hip part of the Lower East Side.
I
But
hate the Lower East Side.
really,
Yeah, I hate it. Anyway, keep going.
I mean that is we were talking about because they have because of the location, they try to call out to like the lore of the Lower East Side from the
Right.
70s. So it's like an AI watercolor of Joey Ramone.
right.
It's horrendous.
It's John Lennon wearing the I Love New York T-shirt everywhere.
Yeah. He has
Yeah.
like an apple in his
That
hand.
sucks.
Yeah, that sucks.
That absolutely sucks.
but
We
yet-
also did this in the first place because we could only do a certain amount of episodes per day before everyone was falling asleep.
yeah,
That's
doing the
true because
hotel-
you're in a hotel. It's so nice.
it's so
But
yeah, man.
we still have to operate around check-in, check-out times, so we can't start until like 2:00 in the afternoon on the first day, and we have to start the second day at like 9 a.m.
This is essentially the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
We only get 5 episodes staying in a hotel for 2 days.
This is insane.
It is. I now
It's
that
a horrible idea.
It's funny, man. Now that I'm saying it out loud and hearing you say it back to me as the
Yeah.
voice of reason,
It's like someone
so
saying
alarming.
like, we should do a podcast from a cloud. You know what I mean? You go,
Well, Brendan.
well, nobody
not
thought-
quite a cloud.
nobody thought, oh, well, we can't stand on clouds, and how are we going to get people up there, and how are we going to pay for that? Like, it just feels like...
I hate to poo-poo your cloud idea, but that's a gigantic leap. Why don't we do a podcast on a hot dog? That's not the same thing at all.
Yeah, I guess
I
so.
agree
A hot
with
dog
you.
would be easier. You have to pay for one hot dog, that's $1, and then just everybody stand on the fucking hot dog.
And then you could eat the room. This is great. So wait, Nicole, you talk on this one.
I
Sometimes,
want
yeah.
Nicole to
This is
talk.
wonderful.
I like Nicole talking as much
That-
as possible.
This makes me so much more comfortable.
She's my Andy Richter.
I love it, man, because Nicole does have funny things. She has a lot of funny and then smart things to point out on ours,
Yeah.
but then can't get to them because she doesn't have a microphone.
Right.
Also, too, this was my only bit of nerves coming here was the one-on-one of it. So
Yeah.
having this as like a
Interesting.
safety net is huge for me.
You know, we probably get that a whole bunch. Like, there's probably people that come in that are like, geez, I'm gonna have to talk to Sagalow for a fucking hour.
Here's the thing.
One-on-one.
It's not you. You're the good part of it. Because I'm like, you can go. I know that about you.
Oh, thanks.
It's me being like, this puts a lot of pressure on me.
Yeah.
And I like to operate at the pace I operate.
I'll tell you what, and I'll say this, we can always go to your past. If there's any...
I refuse.
If there's any like lull, I just start going like, so when were you born? Like, let's start with you as a baby. And then I literally like it's so funny because I don't mind doing that, but anyone who's like watches the show,
of course,
you can tell if I think someone's bad if we're just going through their life essentially. Because I'm just like, okay, and then then what'd you do? How'd you get into stand up? But I also think that is interesting.
No, I know. I can't tell you the amount of times that's been done to me. I never mind it. I've never fancied myself a great guest.
Okay,
and I'm not
I
saying
think you're great.
And I'm not saying this as like martyrdom or anything like that. I just know that when it gets quiet, I'll be quiet, and I know that's not great for entertainment value.
Yeah. Well, I feel a pressure as the guy to keep the ball going.
Can't imagine what it must be like to be over there and be you.
Oh, it's terrifying, especially because it's like, who am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is if Mark Maron's podcast failed, essentially. If it never picked up, and he's just like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah, man.
And at least, you know what I was thinking? We should do we should start doing it in a motel. Why don't you guys go to a motel at least?
Yeah, we should have went the
a
option.
Hotel is like
you're 100% spot on with the fun of it should be get the cheapest one, do it there. The problem is Libby doesn't want to be in a bad hotel, and then Greg's staying there for the night. So then Greg or Nicole's staying there. So it's like it's for either
Nicole,
one of them.
You stay in the hotel room?
I did once because it was in Brooklyn. And I was like, that's really, if I have to be there the next day at like 8 a.m.
Right.
But then unbeknownst
Nicole
to me.
should be staying there every time, by the way.
Hey,
we did talk about this,
You
actually.
gotta take that up with Greg.
Remember?
We
talked
did
about
talk
this,
about
and you were
this,
like,
yeah.
Greg's the only one who shouldn't be staying there because he has a
What
family.
is a family? What is he doing? He's like, I love Greg, but he's like in a robe. His hair is wrapped up in a towel. He's got cucumbers on his eyes, and he's
bleaching
like,
his hair for the
babe, I'm at work. Tell the kids I love them.
That's so funny. You're 100% right.
Yeah, he really is the only
wow.
person that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But, not to, I don't want to get a phone call from Greg that he's upset with me for even saying that. So let him live.
That call's coming no matter what. It's just a matter of what it's going to come from. So you got one of those in your future anyway.
I think it's very cool when there are two people in comedy that have known each other as long as you guys have, like
Let's
from
go
high
back to
school,
my past.
right? Let's go back from the past. Yeah, I was actually weary of saying what I said before because
You're fine, dude. I don't care about that.
I
stuff.
do find it interesting.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, again, I got to keep the ball going.
No, man.
Let's talk. What hospital were you born at?
I think it was. I think it might have been Belleville, close to midnight in Belleville, New Jersey.
You were born in Belleville?
I think I was.
Isn't that like a psychiatric hospital?
That's Bellevue.
Oh, I was born in Bellevue.
Yeah, I wouldn't just nonchalantly drop that.
I think I was born in Bellevue.
Born in a psych ward.
I was born in a psych ward. Cool. That's a bar. That's like something Eminem would say. I was born in a psych ward. Born in a psych ward.
I was born in a psych ward.
Torn from the horns of a horn.
Yeah, you do a good Eminem. I can only do.
Nick Callis is a great Eminem.
Oh, really?
Not to ricochet it off of me. Like
no, that's fine.
Well, yeah, we had he came on the show.
Did you do an Eminem off?
We did an Eminem off.
That's fun.
I mean, I wouldn't call it an off. I would say it was a collaboration.
Cool.
I was interrupting him a lot, and which I tend to do. And so we made that the clip of him being like, like Tara Reid's got smelly feet and da 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 da, and then I'd be like, yeah, and do, and I'm doing it horribly, interrupting him, and I put it on TikTok, and I was dragged on TikTok. They were like, tell this whale to shut the fuck up. Let the guy who's good at it do it. I literally had to, I've never done this before, but it was like, when it rains and it pours,
Totally.
you know what I mean? When it's like the depression is there and it's just all you need is that trigger.
Yep.
And so that like really triggered it. And I was like, okay, I have to turn the comments off. I've never done that. And I was like, I have to turn the comments off.
Wow.
And I turned the comments off. And wouldn't you know, every other video I posted, why'd you turn the comments off? Because you're a fucking pig. Oink, oink, piggy. Turn the comments on.
I will say that part sucks about, because like calling you a whale is in a juvenile way funny, but they don't get that what you've done is the funnier thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Where it's like, you butting in to be bad at Eminem as a bit, and I know you maybe didn't do it as a bit, but if that's the bit, that's so funny. Do you know what I mean?
It was not on purpose, the bit, but I understand what's funny about it.
Yeah, that should be like, oh, that's a written sketch,
right?
know?
Well, yes. You know, what's annoying about the basic person that's like trying to be funny, and this is what I can. Like, I can relate to women on dates in this way because I couldn't imagine what it's like to be on a date with a guy who is not funny and is trying to be funny. And you're like, oh my God. Like, the amount of times I'm called Feidelberg in the comments.
What's
you know who that is? He's a Barstool guy. Past guest on the show.
It was like an old Jewish...
Literally had him on the show because he's funny and cool, but I wanted people to see us in a room together so that they're not like, what happened to Feidelberg? We have the same genes essentially.
Okay.
Puffy, white, Irish. He's skinnier than I am, but you know, both of our cheeks go up and our eyes are covered.
Right.
So I was like, every minute I'm like that.
A baby with wisdom. That's how I look at you.
A baby with wisdom. Yeah, exactly. A Black Wukong baby. Do you ever play that game, Black Wukong?
No, but I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So I get a lot of that. I get a lot of like, oh, well, Tim Dillon is
sure.
Or what happened to Shane Gillis? You know, and it's like, you just go like, oh my God. And I can't imagine being in a fucking, it's like when you're doing crowd work with a guy who's so obviously like a finance bro, who's like, you go, what do you do, dude? And he's like, I'm a fucking jewel thief. And you go, well, funny, real funny.
Yeah, I've done that. Have you ever done it where they say that and for a brief moment you misstep in that it's a lie? And then you're like, I've never met a jewel thief in my life.
Buddy.
And the whole crowd is silent because they're like, I can't believe we're watching a guy this dumb on stage.
That happens to me all the time. Like, if I can catch someone in the lie, I feel really good about myself. I'm like, oh, I could see you're lying. Yeah. But like, even last night, I was doing crowd work at the lounge at the Fat Black. And I asked this lady what she does. And she goes, I'm a Pilates instructor. And I go, and she's with her friend. And I go, oh, wow, Pilates instructor? That's really cool. And what do you do? And her friend went, I'm her manager. And I just ripped her up for having a manager.
Wow.
And I was sincere about her. I was like, manager, that's crazy. Manager, what are you managing? And I believed it. And then I was talking to them after, and they're like, we both do Pilates. Like, I was kidding. And I was like, what? I was like, I didn't know you were kidding. That's crazy.
It's so funny because then the crowd goes, this is how out of shape this guy. They'll go to the first thing.
Exactly.
And they'll go, this is how out of shape this guy is.
Exactly.
He thinks Pilates people have managers, which I would have thought too, and been like, wow, the world of fitness is wilder than I thought. And I'd be so much more interested in it now.
I know. And now I feel like a nincompoop because I'm making jokes at like, you don't need a manager. And it's like, yeah, I know. I was fucking kidding. I'm not a manager. It doesn't exist. Like, I'm going, why does that exist? And she goes, it doesn't.
Yeah. And you're up there. And I've done the thing too, where you turn it on you and you're like, maybe that's what I should get into.
Right.
And they're like, you don't even know. None of this is real.
None of this is real.
You shouldn't be doing this.
Stop being cool up there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, that's crazy.
Yes.
You know, like
yes.
You know what I hate so much? You ever go to the comedy Reddit, like the stand-up Reddit?
No, I just started posting. I didn't know this either. We were talking about this earlier. I didn't know on Reddit you're supposed to not really post as yourself.
What do you mean?
Nicole said this.
Well, so
Nicole, what do you know?
No. We were well.
I trust
okay,
her
so
implicitly.
there's two things. One, that you get in trouble for self promo.
Sometimes
as a comedian.
Sure.
The other thing is most people have like a burner name, or they're not using their real name.
Interesting.
Or their picture.
Interesting. I get a lot of comments like that. Like, if I see comments on podcasts that I do and someone's like, Sagalow sucks, and then someone's like, dude, Sag's awesome. The next comment is, found Sagalow's burner account. You're like, oh, so people can't even defend me. Without getting like shit on, whatever. So shouts out to the fans, man. Shout out to the people that like me, because you're doing the hardest job in the world, and that's defending me 24/7.
We were talking about that on Andy and Mike's yesterday, about they're the bravest people.
Yeah.
To stand in the flames of everybody else who's decided that we don't have any value as comedians, but to put themselves out there and go, I actually like him. Oh my God. I'm forever indebted to these people.
Yeah, that's so funny, dude. But so I understand you're not supposed to do like self-promotion.
Oh, yeah.
And if you do post your stand-up clip, because there's, oh God, here we're getting to the weeds of nerdism here, but there's our comedy,
yes,
which is stand-up clips.
Right.
And then there's our stand-up, which is like kind of, people discussing stand-up comedy, comics discussing stand-up comedy. So our comedy, if you put in your video, essentially you're supposed to go, comedian is OP. Like you're supposed
to.
What
does that mean?
Comedian is original poster.
Oh.
That's what
you
OP
say that
means.
in your thing.
Yeah. Well, there's a little thing you can click.
Now, my profile says real Anthony DeVito.
Yeah, I know. And then mine is literally a picture of me in a do-rag with my fucking gold teeth in, being like, so it's like, that's either me or
right.
Yeah, that has to be me.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt. What were you guys? Keep going.
So that's that, and then our stand-up is like discussing stand-up. Now, I do not remember why I brought this up.
It's fine,
essentially. But
and where are you from?
Bellevue Hospital.
No, I am. Yeah. So, right. So I tried to post in our, and I'm sure this is very interesting for people, but I tried to post in our stand-up, but they wouldn't let me because I didn't have enough karma points. So then I went, I know, and then I'm like, I'm a 43-year-old man trying to scavenger for karma points.
Yeah, commenting on like our cats. Cute cat.
I was commenting on just because I was like, all right, I'll just go into the community and comment on any video that comes up.
Yeah.
And all of one is just, it's an Andy Haynes joke. And I went, oh, that's a great joke, Andy. I know him in real life. And then another one. Negative.
Downvote. Everybody hates it.
And then
That's
another
so
one
funny, dude.
Was it was a sketch from Michelle Wolf's Netflix show The Break, which I wrote on.
Yeah.
And it was a sketch about ice. And I wrote, I remember being in the writer's room for this. And I remember thinking, man, some people are so talented out there. True story, Reddit.
Ooh, that's brutal, dude.
But
that's like AI.
It kind of does.
Oh my God.
But I racked up karma points because of that.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, I guess, to get those damn sweet karma points from Reddit. I mean, even like it's so funny. Like, I'll go to it every once in a while. Never mentioned, really. No one ever really mentions me. I would love my own Reddit. I'd love our Sagalow.
I'll make one. Can I just make one?
Sure, but it doesn't feel good if you make it.
I don't know, man. I'm going to make it and go, Brendan's great.
I check in a week. I'm like, 1 million subscribers? How did you do this? You're like, I'm actually a whiz. I was only mentioned once on our stand-up, and it said Brendan Sagalow. So I was on the road with Soder, right? I meet him at the airport. He comes up to me. First thing he says, he goes, dude, so somebody like was shitting on you on our stand-up, but everybody in the comments was like coming after you, like being like Sagalow's cool.
Okay.
So, and I was like, what? And then the whole weekend I'm just like looking at it, being like, I actually don't mind this. This is pretty cool. But the our stand-up thing was like, it said Brendan Sagalow, and then the paragraph in it was like, what is this guy? Like, God. Why does anyone like this dude? He like why do other comics respect him? And everyone's like, and the comments were like coming out, like being like, no, he's cool. But I was just like, I'm like, that's the only time I've ever been mentioned is like, what is this thing?
What's all that?
I go, welcome to my podcast.
So you are checking regularly for
let's not.
yourself.
Don't do that. Don't.
Why?
Because now that's a soundbite. Okay. So you're regularly checking Reddit for yourself, huh?
No, I was just curious.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my God!
What is this,
Brendan,
gotcha
you
journalism?
turned so quick.
I
know
do
it's
turn
not turning
quick, don't
point
I?
with Barbara Walters.
I know. Don't I turn quick?
I'm not trying to get you, man.
I can flip the anger on a dime,
Yeah,
bro.
whoa, man. Those fucking laser eyes you shot at me. What?
I do go to it every. Well, because
I guess I was
to
more
me-
wondering the like, do you have like, I'm in a good place, I'm gonna check, I'm gonna bat, you know what I mean? That
well, Reddit isn't the internet itself is a cesspool,
sure.
but Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that is what I'm trying to get away from. And if I'm addicted to my phone, which I am, I'll go to Reddit. Because
Okay.
like Reddit, you can be like, you can go to like R funny, and you can be like, okay, well this is nice. And you're R cats. Literally, I'm like,
cool.
I'll go to R cats, and I'm like, and I'm like looking at other people's cats and stuff. I'll go to R Queens and see what's going on in Queens. You know, you can get away from it, but like I'll check like. I will go to like our stand up, but it's like a lot of the our stand up is being like, where do you put the mic stand when you're done with it? And you're like, okay, well, we're kind of past this.
I think that's great. I think that's so
you
quaint.
go, what do I do with my first thought? And everyone's like, go up on stage with it. And they're like, okay.
What kind of pants do I wear?
Yeah.
I think that's
dude,
great, man.
It really do be like that. It really do be like it's it's like did my first open mic, and it's like everyone's like, congrats, man, good for you. There needs to be like our stand up dead inside or something like our stand up parentheses hopeless. You know what I mean? So it's like a whole different.
Yeah.
You need to like have like a card carrying kind of like how long have you been doing it?
Right.
What has been taken from you? You know, how do you feel? Like there's been an interview process where they go, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And you're like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? I don't think about that at all anymore. I'm dead inside. And they go, welcome to the club.
Yeah. Counting stats on how many weddings you missed.
Yeah, exactly.
Friends, kids, you don't even know their names.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah. It's like
hard opinions on hotels in Jacksonville.
How many times Jesus Christ, Caroline scared the shit out of me. I knew you were coming in, but
Caroline.
You scared the fuck out of me. I saw the door open and I was like, ah. Bye. She had to drop her laptop off. Yeah, there's like literally we were talking about Halloween and stuff, and I was like, I don't remember the last time I celebrated a holiday. Maybe Christmas.
Christmas, yeah, those are the big ones, but Halloween.
Anytime the clubs aren't open, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, Halloween. When's the last time you dressed up for Halloween?
I mean, I'm doing Shtick or Treat on Monday.
Oh, really?
That's kind of dressing
What
up
are you
for
gonna
Halloween.
do?
I'm going to do Tony Soprano doing famous stand-up bits. We
That's
figured
great.
it out before you got here. Like, I was like, I wanted to do him doing pause. Ayo, pause. I wanted to do him pause. I was going to let that one slide, but you said you wanted to do him.
Are you gonna do like any like Seinfeld, like observational kind of ones?
Well,
Okay,
you're getting ahead of yourself here.
You naughty boy.
You naughty boy. So we were like, when I first thought of it, I was like, okay, well, I'll do Tony Soprano because I really had one line that I wanted to say,
Sure.
which was like, everybody's so mad at Bill Burr, but in this house, he's a hero. You know, that kept playing in my head,
Yeah.
which made me laugh.
That's
So I was like,
great.
I want to do Tony Soprano, but I don't know what I'll do for, what is it, 5 minutes? I don't know.
I think it's just 2. It's pretty
2 minutes. It's
yeah.
it's pretty quick.
It's kind of in and out.
So we kind of figured out, me and Nicole was like, I should do Tony Soprano doing famous stand-up bits, like how many I can do in 2 minutes. But as Tony Soprano, where it's like he's more angry at it than anything. So
Okay.
it's like the Seinfeld, like you know how Seinfeld has that bit where it's like, you know, he's like, when you put a sock in a dryer and you take it out, he's like, where'd the other sock go?
Yeah.
Why is it? What happens when the other socks? Where'd the other socks go? So it's like me doing that as Tony Soprano. It's like, where'd the other fucking socks go? On the other side, you put your socks in the dryer. Why don't they make the whole fucking thing out of the black box?
Yeah, I think any like minor frustration that a comic doesn't really show you, but it's like the wall that built this is frustration.
Yes.
Him doing it with his like Tony Soprano hulking violent energy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
great,
Like
man.
being like, what's the thing? Like, I was thinking about the Columbine shooters. You know, Yeah, they're always whining. I didn't have enough friends. I saw the pictures. There were 6 of them. I didn't have 6 friends in high school. Fuck, I don't have 6 friends now. I'm my own. You know, shit like that. That's 3 on 3.5 courts.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Or, you know, so you've done Stick or Treat?
We did it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it as a solo act. I don't think I've ever like believed in whatever impression I had enough. But I've been a good complimentary act. One year we did. It was 4 Richard Lewis's at the same time.
Hilarious. Pause. If you don't know what Stick or Treat is, it's a show run by Mark Norman and Matt Ruby. They've been doing it for 15 years, maybe at this point. 10,
yeah, I think
10,
so,
10
man. At
plus.
least
Definitely
15,
10.
man.
Definitely 10. Because I think this is the 10th anniversary, to be honest. But I'm not
okay.
sure. But I don't know. And there's shows that are like it. It's called like the other shows that are like an invasion of the body snatchers, where you go up during the Halloween time and you pretend to be another comic. Boom. So now this year, Mark and Matt are doing it at the Gramercy Theater, which I think you can get your tickets to, and your boy's going to be on it. And now let's continue. So what did you do? So you did 4 Richard Lewis's at once?
It was me, Greg Stone, Eric Bergstrom, and Matt Wayne, and we were all dressed as Richard Lewis. We were just doing 4, like, we were just scattered throughout the stage, and we were just doing, like, Richard Lewis, like, you know, like...
That's
like
fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like, just, like, frantic in our heads, like, just, like, I don't know, like, are we going to go to the store? What's the store? And so you had 4 people just talking and sort of wandering around the stage at the same time being Richard Lewis. It was so fun.
That's so fun,
and
dude.
That, to me, I was like, oh, I like that way of doing it, where it was like this felt so weird, and yeah. But otherwise, I don't think I've ever done a comic. So I don't think I've ever done a person so well where it wouldn't be like borderline, like, oh, when's this going to be over? You know,
Right.
Even if it's 2 minutes, it's going to feel like an eternity.
Do you do any impressions? Is there anyone you can do?
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like sometimes I would do like Kendrick around
Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah.
You could do Kendrick Lamar?
I'm not saying I could. I'm saying it's a thing I do in my apartment when I'm alone that makes me laugh. Like,
please.
I'll narrate a little bit if I'm just like, I got an iced coffee from the store.
And?
That's about it. And then he just kind of looks up. I do a thing where I think it's funny where he'll try. This is really too much.
Yeah,
but,
please.
This is so he's trying to come up with lyrics. So he'll start himself with what's in front of him, but then he doesn't know he can't, so he just looks off into the distance, waiting for it to come, and it doesn't. And then I just think that's funny, like a Kendrick Lamar in despair about words he can't find in his own head.
That's so funny, dude. Give us a little taste.
I mean, yeah, I'll do more. I'll pitter-patter raindrops on the window.
That is great.
I can't get it.
That's great. He goes, I've been writing all day.
It's not coming.
Sometimes you just don't got it. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, your Kendrick Lamar sounds like a old lady.
Yeah. It's great.
Like, I'm Kendrick Lamar.
I'm Kendrick Lamar. I guess that's what he sounds like to me, or at least that's the way it comes out. To me, he sounds like a little. He's just like has like a tiny voice.
Yeah, he does kind of have a tiny
little guy.
voice.
Yeah,
I really can't even think of one song by him right now to even try it.
Oh, in terms of what his voice?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a fucking song. Like, what is
Peekaboo?
Peekaboo?
Yeah,
whatever.
I think it all comes from just that.
That's so funny
lyric.
because almost a year ago, I had all these Stims or whatever that's called. What are they called? Stims. That was Kendrick Lamar, and now I can't even think about it. No, you've heard my little
Euphoria.
You did
that a lot.
Oh yeah,
There was another
yeah.
one though too.
Euphoria.
But they were all
There
like
was
the
another one
Drake
from
diss
Not Like
tracks.
it was from Not Like Us or something like that. What the fuck was it? I'm getting close to it. God damn it.
What's a stim?
A stim, I'm glad you asked. So I think it's more it's more in the autism world.
Oh, stimming.
To which I am not.
Sure.
Stimming, yeah,
Right.
stimming?
No, I know it's the word. I didn't know stim was the.
I think like, when you have something playing in your head over and over again, that's what I'll call like a stim, where
Okay.
you're just like, you just keep saying this thing over and over again. And there was something from like the Drake diss eras. Like there were so many of those that I just kept saying, where he's like, what the fuck was it? Damn, whatever. That sucks. And it's going to be all I can think about. So I hope you know when we're talking.
That's what's
all
going on.
Nicole's looking up the lyrics right now.
Great.
Look at the lyrics to Euphoria, because I think Euphoria was a lot of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. I still don't have it, but it would be you yelling. Like you were like.
Oh,
it was like
he goes, yeah. What was it? He's like, oh fuck, what was it? What was it? It was from Euphoria, where he's like, what is it? The braids? That's what it is. He goes, what is it? The braids? I kept saying that. Thank God, dude. Holy fuck.
That couple weeks, that's the most alive I've felt in like 12 years.
Yeah, which makes you feel, I know, and it felt really good, but I also was like, I hope no one gets hurt.
No, I know.
Dude, imagine if that ended like
too.
Tupac and Biggie, like they both just got shot and died.
I know. Well, I think that's the nice thing about where they were at in age. Like, I always forget how young Tupac and Biggie were.
Oh, yeah.
And that, like, they're in their early 20s.
Tupac was 24, right? Or 27?
Something like that.
And Biggie was 24, Tupac was 27.
Well, Kendrick and Jake were both in like their late 30s.
They're like 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendrick is like he's an immortal being. That's what he feels like.
Is.
He's like, ever since the beginning of time.
He does. He seems like a tree person.
Yeah. He's like, I will consult with the great Dooku tree, and we will come back in district.
I used to hang out with the moon. That was my best friend in the celestial origins.
Back in Compton, I was with the mole people.
They used to be taller. They shrunk over the years. You should have seen them. He just waxes
and
poetic.
It's going in between your ears. You're like, this guy's an artist, man. You're like, back then when the moon and the fork jumped over the moon, the spoon and the fork jumped over the moon with the cow.
It was so powerful.
That was a real story. Euphoria.
I knew the cow.
He was mean. What if I told you I killed a cow when I was 16 years old? Would you believe me?
I knew all the lambs that you count in your head before you go to sleep. Or is it sheep? I knew them more than if it was lambs.
What is it, the Infinity Stones?
Yeah,
so
man.
Funny, man.
Let me take these off.
Let's see these toes,
Let's see the dogs, man. I think
Anthony has decided to really just disrespect my home, I would say.
Brendan gave me this option.
And
Brendan said, yeah, so this is my niece's handiwork.
Can you show the camera somehow?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there you go.
This might have been the worst way for me to...
Oh,
it's
and
rubbed
was
off.
she like, wow, you really have like caveman feet.
I know, I really have.
Except for, I guess, the painting on the toes.
Well, like a fancy caveman. Like the first
You're
fancy
hairy, bro.
I know I am.
Does your hair, like, is that like annoying to have so much hair all the time?
Yeah, I mean, Band-Aid, like anything sticky is an issue no matter where it goes.
Oh, that's
because it just rubs everything. But no, I mean, I don't mind it. The only issue I have, and this will sound kind of crazy, is it's impossible to remember myself as a boy.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
You kind of. Can you expand on that?
Sure, of course. Because I'm covered in so much hair, it's hard and I used to not have any hair. So it's hard for me to place myself in my body when I was a boy because it's such a departure from what I was.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Far out,
you know
dude,
what?
Huh? Far fucking out, dude.
Yeah, dude. Far out, bro.
Give me that guitar, dude.
There's a place that I know. Start playing which is not Stairway to Heaven, what I was just singing, but
I
it
thought
kind
you
of
were making up words.
No,
man.
I was like, I was trying to do Stairway to Heaven, but came out like fucking Newfound Glory.
It did. Yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I was huge in rap when I was younger. I
No
was a big,
fucking way,
yeah,
really?
I was a big 90s
Well,
rap
because
guy.
the area you guys are from, is that like a rough area? You and Greg?
So yeah, it depends. I mean, Greg grew up on the one end of the town. It was bordering
He grew
Newark.
up on the other side of 8 Mile.
He did. Yes. He grew up on the rough end. I grew up on the nicer end. I mean, my house, if you really want to shrink things down, you could say my house was a rough neighborhood.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, you go. It was a rough neighborhood from my bedroom to the front door.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But I would say otherwise it was okay. But I mean, I played basketball all growing up. So
and listen to hip hop music.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that version of you, bro.
It's kind of the same guy. I just
a little bit more Ebonics.
A little bit more. Definitely more the N-word for sure.
No way.
I mean, it was whoa.
Don't say anything you're gonna ask us to cut out, okay?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
No, I know. I know. But when we were all young, we used to say it.
No, it was a time period, and like it was growing up in North Jersey, exclusively listening to rap music.
Sure.
Playing high school basketball.
Everybody said it.
You
got the card too. Like they were like, probably like, Anthony, it's okay, man. Like
they'd give me 1 out of 10.
Yeah. They go, you get 1 today. And if we win, you get 3. Remember that, but use them wisely. You go, I'm going to use 2 of them if we lose.
And I'm going to point.
Yeah. Well, you can't point. Let him point. He's a good scorer.
He's hit some shots.
What position did you play in basketball?
I mean, I was a point guard. I'm
nice.
Short, man.
Nice.
Yeah. We had such a competitive division where, I remember we would get beat. We would get beat by points if you walked into the gym. You'd be like, oh, the scoreboard's broken. Like, no, it is 83-7. That's
Jeez
what
Louise,
it is.
Man.
I remember one game we got beat so bad that one of the kids on the opposite team, he stopped trash talking and he started complimenting me. And I was like, that is dark.
Yeah, that's when you know you're losing that bad, where they're like, oh God, I don't want this kid to like hurt himself.
Yeah, he literally
hey man, you look like you're gonna be real hairy one day. you got, when I'm jealous of that.
Yeah. You got a warm demeanor.
Yeah.
People seem to lighten up when they're around you.
You should try stand-up comedy. You're losing so bad that you went into
we were
comedy.
losing so bad. I remember, the one kid was like, hey man, you got a great crossover.
Great.
It really just...
That is a huge compliment, though. Crossovers are hard.
They are hard. And it was a huge compliment, but I could feel the pity in his voice.
Yeah.
That was difficult to take. But yeah, man, I didn't really listen. Rap was kind of funny to me. Like, I don't think I ever took music seriously as a medium, which I know sounds crazy.
No, I don't think so, because rap is very funny.
And rap was really funny, and I liked the lyrical component of it.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I think looking back too, I liked the power it would give me within a song. Because I felt, and I still probably do to this day, feel like I don't have a lot of power within myself in my own life. So for 3 minutes while Jadakiss is on, I'm Jadakiss.
Yeah, of course.
I'm powerful. I'm strong,
Yeah,
so,
listening to Why,
Yeah.
Just so hard. Why they gotta do me like that?
Dude, I would listen. There's still
why is Jadakiss as rough as it gets? Why the industry is
Dude, there is a lyric in Why that I have modified. It's so embarrassing,
what
but
is
I've
it?
modified in
for you
for myself. It's so embarrassing.
Can I guess which one it is?
Please do.
It's Why is the Michael Jordan guy? Is that one where it's like why is someone who's better than Jordan not getting the fucking blah, 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 blah. Is it that one?
It's not that one. It's the one where he's like, not black enough for BET, too white for MTV, Lord let me be.
Whoa.
I've done that with myself within the comedy industry. No, I'm not.
What are you?
How dare you? Good sir.
What are you? You're white, right?
I'm Italian Sicilian, yeah.
So what does that have to do with you?
No, nothing, Brendan. It is 0. Of course it is 0.
You go, oh man, that's about me. Not wide enough for comedy, not wide enough for not comedy.
Brendan, 0 to do with me. What it has to do with me is when I go, oh, I'm not such a I'm not such a rough around the edges guy for this sect of comedy, and I'm not such a hoity-toity leftist guy for this sect. So I place myself as Jadakiss.
Yeah,
being
you're just a good
in
joke
a racial
writer.
Dilemma. Yeah, it might be.
And that's where it is.
I don't know,
You're
Brendan.
a good performer. You're a good stand-up.
I think it's a racial issue.
I wish Jadakiss made a song about you specifically.
We had a chance to meet him, and it didn't happen. Cypher Sounds. Greg, for my birthday, was going to surprise me. He was playing in Bridgeport, and we were.
Are you a big Jadakiss fan?
Huge, man. I've put him I think he's a bubble top
It
5
goes
guy.
Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and then Eminem.
Let's be honest. Corrupt sneaks in there. I have my issues with that. But
Oh, you're not a Corrupt fan?
no, I love Calling Out Names. Have you ever heard Calling Out Names by Corrupt?
Yeah, yeah,
Great, that's a great song.
yeah.
But
yeah.
otherwise, the rest of
Who was that a diss track against? That was against somebody.
yeah, it was.
That might have been Jay-Z.
I think it is Jay-Z. Nothing is better in rap though than Corrupt's Buster.
I don't know if I heard that song.
Buster.
When
When he hits Buster, there's nothing better than that.
Buster?
Oh, great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I put Jadakiss as a top 5 bubble guy to me.
Bubble Guy?
Yeah, like he's right on the outskirts of top 5, in my opinion.
Oh, what does Bubble Guy mean?
Like he's on the fence of breaking into the top 5.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so
Like
he's
if-
outside of the bubble.
I think he's hovering right outside.
Who is your top 5?
I would say Biggie, Nas. I'd put
That's
Kendrick
great.
in there now.
Of course,
I would
because
go.
of that stellar impression.
Yeah, he's actually reached out.
He goes, yeah, he's like, Anthony DeVito put me on his top 5.
No one does me better than you. It's just not happening today.
If I were your wife, I'd be like, please do Kendrick again. It's so soft when you're doing it. I'm like, it feels so good.
It's one of the only she lets me do.
Caroline hates when I do the sports guy. We'll get back to your top 5.
Oh, I want to hear
But
this.
she legitimately, I've had to stop doing it because I'll be like, the Sixers versus the Knicks down 15. We're playing a little, and she's like, I don't hear it, and it sounds awful.
I love it, man. Caroline comes out of the bathroom.
Yeah, I go,
wetter than I thought she would be.
We're gonna block out her last name, but or I don't know. Maybe we should just don't bother her, okay, you guys.
Throw it in.
I don't know.
No,
We'll
of
talk
course,
about this
of
after,
course,
but
block it out.
yeah,
That
let's
wasn't a
block
deal
that out.
breaker
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that
yeah.
mediocre riff.
Yeah, even
Please.
though people could easily find her. But yeah, I'll be like, Caroline comes out of the bathroom number 72. And or the guy who's like, I can't say it on
You know what I love about
publicly.
that voice? They're like slightly drunk.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and it's like, why do you gotta talk like that?
Yeah. I think it's just they decided upon it and then they all ran with it. Like,
Yeah.
like the transatlantic like
Right.
actor accent of,
Right.
any black and white
Yes.
movie of a certain era where they're just
Yes.
like, that's the matter with you.
Yeah, you go, we'll always have Paris. Well,
You know what I realized about those? The dialogue is so quick.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like 4 words and it happens rapid fire.
Yeah, I bet writing scripts back then were like, it was like 3 minutes a page.
Yeah.
You're like, see, yeah.
Be the
see.
detective.
Half of it was C. They go, see.
Be the detective, I'll be the girl.
Okay, in what? In that movie?
anything.
Okay, you go. Well, narration of all the crooks in the whole bars here to come to mind, and I go, come in.
I'm already here.
I'm blind, you see, and that has nothing to do with this. This is why we're writers. But what you go. I can't do it.
I made you do this. You don't have to do it, Brendan.
Improv.
It's okay, man.
I'll write
I don't
a
force
thing.
improv upon anyone. That sounds like one of the worst
So you're a
things you could
girl,
do
I'm a
to
detective.
person.
Okay, here we go. What are you doing in my office?
I was always here.
You know, I don't like the. You're not helping me.
I'm not saying I'm good.
You're kind of no-butting it. You're like you're kind of saying no.
All right,
I go,
try it
"Well,
again.
What are you doing in my office?
Oh, I'm here for the bake sale.
Well, that's great. What do you like, cupcakes or pies?
I love a cream pie.
Oh, geez, Louise. Well, I'll give you a cream pie, I guess. Yo, pause. Hey, yo, pause. Killer Cam. Anyway, let's get back to your top 5.
Top
Speaking
5.
of,
Yeah. Yeah, I think Jadakiss was the 5th person for a while. So it was Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, Eminem, Kendrick is my top 5.
right?
With Jadakiss, Rakim hovering around the outside.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rakim rules.
Even maybe Ghostface a little bit.
great,
Yeah.
love that. I wrote a good line in one of my little bars recently.
Oh, let's hear it.
Said something. I forgot what I wrote.
Sorry, I'm forcing you to do a lot of things you
I
might
like
not
this.
want to do.
This is. Check this shit out. Get this. You're gonna love this line. So I said, I'm getting rubbed on where my penis is. by a fat Timu Fran Lebowitz. I'll shoot up SNL the day that Keenan quits. Ever since I've been a teen, I've been freaking chicks. Now I call and ask them what their favorite scary movie is. I'll ghost face first when I'm in her ass. Fuck it. My bitch wants to peg me. The fuck I look like, Al Bundy?
That's great, man.
Thanks, bro.
That's
Thanks.
really great.
That'll be on a song, I think, one day.
Yeah.
But you guys almost met Jadakiss? That's so cool.
Oh yeah, we almost met Jadakiss. I think that was the one time I was a little nervous about fanboying, just because he's been in my ears for so much of my
Isn't
life.
that strange?
I know.
I was listening to a Gangstar song yesterday that I was literally listening to in 6th grade.
Yeah,
And I
that's
was like,
wild.
this is weird that I keep listening. I've been listening to the song for like 20 years. Or
Yeah.
however old I am.
It's kind of nice. It gives you that. I mean, I think it's like you get to visit that person again for a little bit, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we met. I never met Jadakiss. Styles came when I was in college, and he did. I made a shirt. He must have thought I was such a dork. I made it was after that they had parted ways with Diddy, and it was
Yeah.
like their famous breakup.
Okay.
So I came to the Styles show. This was on like the Cause I Get High tour, where like that was kind of going off for him.
Yeah.
I
That
came
was a huge song.
huge. So I come and I had a shirt that said like Puffy can Jada kiss my ass.
Great.
Yeah, it was great, man.
Great. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. And he was
Yeah.
he was if anything, he was just confused.
Yeah, he was like, Puffy, oh, wait, are you saying I could kiss someone's ass? You go, no, man, it's wordplay. And he goes, oh, wordplay? Play? Damn. All right, little white boy. You go, I'm Italian. He goes, okay, that makes sense. You look Parisian.
Parisian. You look like a Frenchman.
Well, you think that's embarrassing? I saw Dane Cook at Madison Square Garden when I was in 6th grade. Again, big year for 6th grade.
year, man.
And I wore Bobby Kelly opened, by the way.
What?
And I wore a shirt that was one of his jokes. Remember the joke he had about like if he saw a guy wearing a Superman shirt, he'd shoot him in the chest and go, I guess not.
Oh yeah.
I stayed up the night before making this shirt like a little fucking pig girl. And it was a Superman shirt with bullet holes in it. And then on the back it said, I guess not. Which would
Wow.
be great merch for him at the time.
Yeah.
He did not have it. And I wore it to the Madison Square Garden show and everyone's like,
Wow.
sweet shirt, bro. And you know, I still stand by Dane Cook. I think he's fucking rules.
He was never my favorite, but I got it.
Yeah.
You know,
I
like,
got it. He's fun.
got it,
He's
man.
fun. He's funny. He's crushing.
Crushing.
Like, he's crushing.
There's
like,
got to be something to he's playing at the TD Garden in the where the Celtics play.
Yeah.
And annihilating. So it's like,
annihilating. With what he says, this is his word. He was improvising a lot of that show, he said. I can't believe that, but he said like, you know, he didn't have the hour yet. He had a little bit, and you're like, I got like 25, 30
Sure.
minutes, whatever. And they asked him if he wanted to do shows at the TD Bank or like TD Garden, TD Bank. That's my gigs. I'm standing at the ATM going like, why do they have sock? Why do the sock? I'm stealing material.
hey, this lady's pin number 6969.
69. Isn't that hilarious? Aren't you? What do you do? Pilates? Meh. I try to recreate it. Are you a Pilates manager? Meh. Anyway, so he said that he didn't have it, but they asked him if he wanted to do the show, and he was like, I gotta do the show. Like, who knows in a year if I'll be able to sell it out again.
Sure.
So he was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then just improv'd most of it.
I wonder, yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to believe, but I do wonder if it's like if you have an arena full of people who are there to see you and you're
Yeah.
at the height of your fame and the confidence you have in yourself that you're just
Yeah.
like, I'll fucking wing it. I can't imagine looking at one of the Celtics championship banners and being like, I think I'll just wing it tonight.
I would bomb so bad. I would
Dude.
be like, I'd be standing there being like, you guys know, like, you ever do new jokes and like, the new
course.
jokes is good for just riffing.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times you kind of bomb. I mean, it's like fine, you're finding the places to laugh, like that you're getting laughs. But that's what it would be. It would be like, okay, that kind of got a laugh from Section 80. Section 80, huh? Euphoria. Little Ken. This is a big Kendrick themed episode. Section 80.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That I always feel too. I don't know if you feel this way. If I wouldn't. I've never known what it's like to have a whole group of people in unison be there to see me.
Sure.
That's never happened in my comedy career. But like, even if
I'm
there's
sure that's not true though.
it's definitely true. I
Even
mean,
if
how
it's 12
small,
people.
Brendan, how small of a room would it have to be? 7 strong?
It'd have to be a bus. Maybe. It'd be like a van.
Yeah, it would have to be accidental.
Yeah.
Like I'm in an elevator.
It would be a car of my friends. An elevator,
An elevator with 2 fans.
You go, oh, hopefully no one hits all of the buttons. Anyway, so let's get into the material.
But if they're there to see me, I get so nervous because I'm like, oh, you're here for me. You know, I don't know how, like, I'm riffing in that moment. That
I
makes
get
me more
nervous with that too. It's hard, like, you know what's good with that? Like when I'm doing showcase shows, I just think like, imagine if everyone here was here for me. Like I'll put that in my head, and then I'll go up, and if I have a good set, I'm like, great. I'm like, I can, because I'm the same way. If I'm headlining, I'm kind of like, geez Louise, these people made a mistake. What am I doing? I should go back to law school. I've never been in law school. Now I'm creating a
Tell
world.
me about your law years, Brendan.
My lawyers, they're my parents, folks. And a girl I dated once, folks.
Brendan, I love when you take the bomb for yourself.
I literally am like, I go, get out of here.
I'm like, I'm on your side. I watch you lash yourself in front of me.
Yeah. Because, well, you never know. Maybe the bomb won't go off and then you look like a hero. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, but you've always been really good about like owning. Like I always
owning being bad at comedy.
No, I wouldn't say bad, man. It's like everyone's good for a couple. Like I'm always any podcast I've ever done. I'm good for at least 3 to 5 on a slow day. 7 to 10 bombs in the pod.
Oh, okay.
Easily, man. Easily.
You haven't had one this entire time.
Even if you aren't hearing it now, you'll go back and listen and you'll be like,
this guy
was
sucks.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He said nothing.
I don't think so. I think you've had a lot of really good ones.
I always love, there was an old video you made, and I always think about it where it's like, it's you on, oh man, was it like Compound Media of some sorts? Where it like, maybe it was one of Tommy's.
Yeah, dude, that's hilarious.
That video always fucking
wait, which one are you
cracked me
talking
up.
about? Which one?
The one where you're like, you added effects to the bomb.
Yeah,
Were you
so
like,
I was
did you
on.
zoom in on your face or something?
Yeah,
it was so funny, man.
I was, or something like that. I did that for me. I also did that once for Andrew Chavone once, where I did. This was before Are You Garbage, if you could believe that. Before the empire would sweep the nation.
There was no life before Are You Garbage?
I was on Are You Garbage.
When it was a trash can.
This was way before
Are
You Garbage, when no one was garbage, and I paid homage. Anyway, so
he always does a 2 and 2, but I could never get it. Do you know what I mean? Or he's like, Iko, I'm insinuating. I've been with one girl a while, but I guess sometimes you win when you're dating. Like, you know what I mean? Like
that's great.
I can't ever get it, but that
you just did.
Rhyme scheme is always so funny.
Be proud of yourself. You just did.
Thank you, Brendan.
So this was before Are You Garbage? Years and years ago. They had a show where it was like the Philly guys were all together, and that's where it came from. I guess they had like a little section, but Andrew Chavone said something and nobody laughed, and then me and Kippy like looked at each other and we're like. And I just put that online of us being like, and like slowed it down and was like, it's just so fucking funny, bro.
It's so funny.
So funny. Cause you hear him laugh at his own joke. He's like, and that's what the pig said. And we're like,
it's so bad because when you have that reality moment where you're like, that noise is not going to come from anybody else.
Yeah.
From what I said, so I have to do it.
Yes.
It's such a low moment.
Story of my fucking life, by the way.
God,
also,
man.
everybody thinks I'm like, you know what comments I get a lot? Not to, you know what? Whatever. It's a part of our life. So shut up. Okay. But I get a lot of comments saying I'm fake laughing, and I'm like,
I've gotten that too.
I wouldn't fake laugh.
Same.
I just have fun.
Same, man. I'm just an easy laugh.
Yes, I'm an easy laugh.
I'm literally just like, I'm on the tip of, it's really more an indictment of like my intellect. I'm so dumb. I'm on the tip of laughing all of the time.
Yes.
I've been alone walking down the street and like a bird does a funny thing and I'm like, that's fucking
yeah.
I wish other people could see this.
Yes, I like, and it's actually kind of sucks because if you've ever like bounced bits with someone, like they'll say something and I'm like, dude, that's really funny. Ha 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 ha. And then I'll be like, okay, so I got one about like, what if like when you went under and I got, and they're like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you can like at least give it to me so I have confidence a little bit.
Yeah, at least just even if it's not good, you can go. All right, I don't. That was funny because I like you and you did it, but don't do that up there.
Yeah.
You know? Give
you
me
go, yeah, that's
something.
kind of funny. You could try that. Give me something. Giggle a little bit. Yeah, that's
like,
good.
I just pitched a new idea. It feels like I pitched a new idea to a television network. Like I'm in a meeting. That bothers me so much.
Yes.
Because I'm like, man, if we're friends and definitely if we're writing together, I'm like, I've already agreed that you're funny. So I'm leaning towards this is gonna work.
Yeah, like don't like not laugh because you think like this is a serious thing. We're not in a writer's room here. Like there's no pressure. We're not writing like Obama's speech. Right. Like there's no pressure here. Just I don't even get writing with people. You just kind of like go like, you know, I'm going to do it anyway, and it's either going to bomb or not bomb. So just fucking laugh.
Yeah, I'll only get it when they're like, when I think I have the idea, when I'm like, oh, the audience has decided this idea is funny, and I'm looking for like, hey, is there another angle or a tag?
Yes.
Because if I go to somebody cold with an idea, and there's nobody can be funny when they're nervous. Like, what if people are kind of getting on board, it's like it allows you to free up as a performer. I'm going to give more juice to the writing.
Yes,
and
exactly.
So it's like to just stare blankly does such a disservice.
I know. I hate you
to the joke
it makes
itself.
me hate you.
Yeah.
What I've been enjoying doing is like bombing with something and then being like, I know that, and sticking with it. I used to just be like, there's nothing funny in that. Never do it again. And then like getting the laugh from it is like eventually I was like, oh fuck, dude, like that feels better than anything.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I knew it.
Yes.
I knew there was something funny in this.
Yeah. Well, I think because earlier on, you're still not trusting yourself that you're like, oh, they're probably right.
Yes.
And I think now more, I'm like, I think I'm right. And if it's such a stark bomb, I'll go, I was way off on that. And that's okay. And there's something kind of beautiful in that moment. But like the other times, I'm like, no, I think I know.
Yeah.
And obviously, you're not a psychopath. You do it a number of times and it's getting nothing. It's getting nothing.
You get
kind of
nothing
thing.
and go, okay, well, I can't even fix this. Sometimes it's like really like I'll have something that I'm like, this is like so hard to get people to laugh at because it's like I was trying something and I was doing it to a point where it was like it's such like so the joke is I was saying like women don't like a lot of women will talk about how they're afraid of men and how they're always like, well, men kill us all the time and I would choose the bear over the man.
Right.
And I go, okay, so with that logic, how come you guys are always busting our balls and why do you have such big mouths all the time? Like if you thought something was going to kill you, wouldn't you just not bust its balls all the time?
Yeah, that's funny.
Like that's kind of the idea.
Yeah.
And every time I did it, literally I did it at the cellar the other night. And someone went like, oh my God. And the whole rest of the set was me doing my act. And they were such a good crowd that I was doing my act. I'd get a laugh and I'd go, thank you guys so much. I go, I can't tell you how much it means to me that you've forgiven me for what I said before. That was the whole act I was going on. And once again, let's all remember how we've come together after having such a horrible, horrible thing I said before.
It's so funny. I've done that too, where you're like, you guys are just so forgiving.
Yeah.
Like I applaud their humanity as like a mob of people. Oh my God.
Do you have any jokes? We're ending, but whenever I have a comic on whom I respect.
Wow. You were a lawyer.
Lawyers. Those were my law years.
How come no one's picking it up? You know, it's been there the whole time.
It's been there the whole time. Do you have any jokes that you want to work so bad, but they're just not working right now, and you're like, what the fuck? Like you're figuring out.
I mean, it's kind
which is the whole act, right? Like anytime you're trying to like find something new.
Yes.
But is anything where you're like, there's something so funny in this and I can't fucking figure it out?
Yeah, there's one. I don't know if it's so funny as much as I'm like, oh, that's like a different way to look at things. And I think I always get very excited I want to make those work the most because I'm like, oh, this feels unique or this feels like, hey, we've been all staring at it this way. And maybe I'm a person who came at it this way and that'll open up the conversation about whatever this is.
Yeah, I love that.
So I do think it's just funny to me that as I'm getting older, I'm getting more aches and pains. But those aches and pains make me appreciate my body in a way I never have. Where I'm like when I was younger, I never thought about my knees. But now, like, my knees will hurt, and I'll be like, that sucks. But then I'll be like, I have knees.
This is great.
Yeah.
I love that. That's such a good idea.
Yeah, and it's fun. That's fun to me, but there's something, like, not hard enough, or there's something within the wording that's not quite right.
Yeah, people are like, it's like, because you're not fully selling the idea by just being like, I love that I have knees.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like, you're kind of like, look at me. My knees are hurting. Look at this. We're just bags of knees. We're just bags of knees.
Totally,
just trying to fucking but I do love that idea because all you hear about is fucking how getting old sucks and the pains of the body. And that's like if I were in the audience and I hear that, it would make me feel better about like my fucking sciatica.
Exactly. And that's really all I want. And that's I think the more you do this, you kind of come to terms with like why you do this. And my answer, it's so sappy, but it's true, where it's just like, hey, if I could say a thing that you feel kind of uncomfortable about and now you feel like different about that, and we're just shrinks the room a little bit.
Yeah, I like
really
that. I like
man.
that we're saying something sweet with rain coming on the window, and
it is beautiful. Let's kiss.
I feel like Kryptonite should start playing. Kryptonite, yeah. And before we go,
please,
anything you want to plug? Your special? Your new special?
A new special, November 20th, 8 p.m. on my YouTube channel, Straight Hoopin.
It's called Straight Hoopin'?
Yeah.
Hilarious, dude. I should have. Is it out right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
It comes out in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And our podcast, Welcome to Talkdown with Greg Stone and Allison Libby.
Check out
that Nicole produces.
Nicole produces it. She's everywhere. You can't get a hold of her. Check out. I don't know why I said that in such a weird sexual way. You can't get a hold of her. Check out Welcome to Talkdown and Hoopville or whatever the fuck it was
Straight
called.
Hoopin'.
Straight Hoopin'.
Cannon loves the name. It's been met with mixed reviews.
Of course he does. Of course he does. Why is it called Straight Hoopin'?
It was a riff I had during the set. There was no, usually I like to pluck something from the set as the name of the special. There was nothing in there that felt appropriate. And this was the only one that I was like, oh, it's just kind of fun. And I liked that it was a riff.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think let's do that.
And you've got all these other specials too, and I'm sure you're in the Comedy Central lawsuit.
Oh yeah, man. I am. I'm glad you brought up my litigation. Oh my God, those law years have really paid off, Brendan.
I've been a lawyer for law years. My law years of being a lawyers.
Pass the bar.
I pass the bar whenever I drive the car.
I walk by driveway. I ask the tar.
Yeah, I got tar on my feet when I'm in the bar, passing the bar. Anyway. Thanks for listening. Check out Sagdaddy the Pod, which you are, so why would I even say that? And the new podcast coming out with Mike Cannon very soon called Fart Carnival. Check that out. And once again, if you want extra content and if you're feeling good about it, Sagdaddy the Pod on Patreon, we're going to do some extra time. I haven't told Anthony about that he's staying, but he's staying.
I'm all in, man.
He's all in. So check it out, patreon.com/Sagdaddy the Pod, and we'll see you next time on a very special episode of Sagdaddy the Pod.
The rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice. So recognizable, ski master, unreliable, diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lang cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn I'm tripping. Sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously. Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage them. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. But all you do is wrong.
Dream team, me and Galene and the 4 Beatles. Kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full of needles. Eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the pod, don't think twice, just bob your head. Dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the pod, and on God I won't stop. Unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the pod, no need to deviate. Your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.